Alright guys, jumping back into the tournament for Remedy and Either, going against the Bhed Psyches. So, had a good game last game. We got scored on, but we also scored 3 goals. And clearly the opposing team did not score 4. We're in the tournament still, so jumping in against the Bhed Psyches, seeing if we can make something happen. It's actually, I recorded the last video Friday night, so it's Saturday morning now. Feeling a lot better rested. I don't know, I feel like I probably shouldn't have recorded last night. I don't know, I was just like really tired. So then my commentary was basically me just sluggishly going like, you know, we're here, we're passing, and I was like stuttering and stuff. And, you know, I went to bed right afterwards. I was exhausted. I don't even know. I don't have like a good reason for being tired. I was like, yeah, you know, I was just, you know, went to work. I was exhausted. And that's how. It's the extent of what happened. But yeah, jumping back into talking about Blitzball, which is what we're probably, you know, should be talking about considering we're playing it. Going against Bhed Psyches, Zamzi Ronso, Ronso passing. So I double checked. We have 6 more games with Ronso, which means the contract is it's dwindling down, to say the least. We're probably not gonna have enough gil to keep it going, and without grinding more experience and gil and stuff, which obviously you guys see off camera. But I don't know. I've probably like fought fiends for hundreds of hours at this point. I don't know, maybe not hundreds. Maybe, probably legitimately, like if I had to give him like a Price is Right guess, I would say 35 hours. Wait, 35? Maybe 30. Yeah, probably 30 hours of just fighting fiends. So yeah, we're gonna have to continue that a little bit longer. I mean, we've completed sphere grids right now at this point, or at least sphere paths, I should say, considering the fact that, you know, I legitimately I actually cannot complete the sphere grid at all at this point because I'm at me in hybrid. So, you know, I can't break level 4 and level 3 locks. And the rotating prizes of league and tournament, I don't think level 3 or level 4 locks are ever present. You know what I should do for a video? A little bit more instructionary, but like, I should check what prizes are offered by league and tournaments. I think it's probably online. I'll look that up after this one. That'd be an interesting thing to check. Because there is a limit. There's definitely a limit, and you can't get everything. The crazy thing though is how broke it can get though. Because in League you can get dark matter and things like that, and you can get that way before you should be able to get that. It's a very, very strong item that you get. I think you get it from like fiends by bribing them in like the Omega Ruins, but you should not be able to get that, but you are. So, you know, it's pretty strong to have just post Luca. You're only maybe like 10 hours into the game, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, here's this like super strong thing. Have fun, buddy. I think it's strong. I'm trying to remember how dark matter works. I think it just does like a base damage. I don't think it checks stats at all. I thought it just did like X damage, like according to like some random roll. I could be wrong on that. Sorry, not to get too in the back end. I think it's like, I thought it was something like it can do up to this much damage with a minimum of this damage, and then it rolls randomly, but it might also check what level your characters are. And if that's the case, it's not nearly as powerful, but you know, that's how it goes. Yeah, we're gonna pass to Ronso. I probably should have taken an eye at the time. Only 30 seconds left. I should have probably passed it to our guy Ronso there. We're gonna try to get a goal, but we might not. We're 40. We have 19 seconds. I think that just barely gives us what we need, but there's definitely a chance we miss this. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh man, that was so close. We needed to shoot on the 40 to make it. I think we would have just gotten it. I mean, it's fine. We got some experience for Psyche and Zamzi, which is always good. Psyche very much trailing behind on the experience gain, even though he was getting past you so much. He got more endurance, shoot, attack, HP. That's good, but only level 85, so he's probably actually going to be the last person we level up. Either that or else we're going to have to, well actually, I know I discussed this in the last video. I am actually switching positions. So Ronso is going to be a forward and Ronso is going to be the midfielder. Reason for this change is it allows Gosna to be more in the thick of things and actually get experience based on being where he is. As a forward, he just gets no experience. I think we tried this before and the issue was Gosna couldn't get the ball back, but I'm going to try it again and see if we get any sort of different results. I mean, things have changed. They've all gotten a lot of levels. And look at that, Ronso already in the midfield encounter, so it's clearly not going too poorly. Just to be safe, yeah, let's pass a buffer. So Jamal's still at 17 catch. Definitely not superb for, a goalie. In any regards, it's not super great. So, we'll be okay with that. Gonna pass to Zamzi and Bhed. Basically the same thing as before. We're trying to get experience. Obviously Bhed really low on the totem pole when it comes to getting those experience points. And honestly, primarily I think it's because of his pass technique. He just does not have a high level technique like with the pass 2, and it nearly halves his experience to a degree. And that is that's what allowed our defenders to get such a high level so early on. It was a combination of us always passing between them and them having techniques that allowed them to get all that experience. So Bhed definitely trailing behind. We might have to do something about that. Definitely a little bit weird. Speaking about weird though, we are in an awkward situation now. We don't want to necessarily pass to Ronso because he doesn't get experience, but we don't want to pass to Gosna because now he's completely covered by the opposing team. I think we pass to our guy Ronso here, and I think we just roll the dice. We're going to go for a wither shot very early on, but I think it's worth it. Alright, so it's going to be 1-0 for the first time and first goal change in this game. Oh man. Sorry, I'm having a moment. Oh. I've been trying to be healthier and work out more and stuff like that. Not to brag, but still a little bit sore. I feel like to a certain degree, these like Blitzball videos aren't even really like commentary on Blitzball. I think I probably commented on Blitzball maybe like 75% of the time, which seemed high, but but considering I'm literally recording Blitzball, I probably should comment a little bit more on it. Sometimes it's just a vlog essentially, me just being like, so yeah, this is what I did today. Went to work, was exhausted, recorded one video, and then I went to bed and woke up and then did it again. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's only so many things you can comment about in Blitzball in general, though. Mostly because, I mean, if you look at where we are right now and how much how many games we've played, I mean, there's always so much that changes. I don't know. I've been thinking about that though. Like, how do I want to change this if I can't? I mean, I guess what I could do is I could use formations a little bit more, like demonstrate them more. And in all honesty, I probably should have been doing that through the series. I should have been doing like, oh, they're doing this formation, so I'm going to do this one and stuff like that. And actually like paid attention to what the opposing team is doing. It's so hard though because like, due to the level gap changes and everything later on in Blitzball, like the game gets incredibly easier. So it's almost like why? Like why would I even need to change? Because I'm just like better than the opposing team in every circumstance. I don't know. I really do wish I could change a lot of things about Blitzball. Like I wish there was like a hard mode, and really all you have to do to make it hard, you don't even have to consider the AI nearly as much. I mean, you should, but you could just make it so that the opposing team's level is always like 5 above yours or something like that. And in the case of Titus, I know this sounds crazy. Just make him releasable. Make it so you can actually release him and not sign him. There's no reason to have him on the team And because he's there, he lowers all the opposing team's levels by being level 1, and everyone else is like level 80. And then the average obviously is like 10 levels below mine, and I don't know, it's just lame. It makes me think I need to have him on every team now though, because you know, if I don't, then the opposing team isn't a good enough level, and it's a whole thing. I don't know. Almost to level 9,000. What newbie Ronso needs 1,789 experience to get max experience. It doesn't matter. It's interesting though. Glories, our guy Ronso. Yep. So we won the game, got some experience. No level ups, but we got experience, which is important. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we'll be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.